to me that every single person has a place in their hometown that is so near and dear to their heart, even though it could be seemingly insignificant to someone else. This really occurred to me after watching Charlie McDonnell's recent Thoughts from Places video on his hometown Bath. And I started thinking about what in Marysville is really near and dear to me. And while I've only lived here about 5 or 6 years, I think a place that is really important and where I feel the most free, alive, and independent is the 5 to 10 mile stretch on Raymond Road between my house and into town. Beginning in summer 2010, I spent countless hours biking this distance due to my social life and lack of a car. And now, when I drive down this road, I don't just see scenery, but I smell the summer air, which always reminded me exactly of Downy fabric softener, and I hear the soundtrack of that summer playing in my head, Muse and Coldplay. On this stretch of road, I listened to Muse's cover of Feeling Good, and I rejoiced after getting back together with my boyfriend. A couple of months later, and a couple hundred yards down the road, is the thicket of trees where my best friend and I shared hot cider and drew in our sketchbooks, while crying together over romances gone awry. I've discovered wildlife and found natural hiding places to sit and ponder in my adventures, and this road was the location of one of my first ever YouTube videos, made for a collab channel that crashed and burned. Of all the memories, though, and the experiences that I've had on this road, I think the most important is finding my independence. I've always been a very social being, but in the half-hour ride into town, I was left with nothing but my pedals and my own thoughts. The rides began as a means to further my social life, but as the summer wore on, I found myself biking more and more just to relish in my own solo explorations. If I got hungry along the way, I didn't care if someone saw me alone at a restaurant, nor did I feel awkward about it. And I spent countless hours exploring the local creek, an adventure that I typically saved for larger groups of friends. It seems so weird for me to be saying that biking a certain trek in the town was something that helped give me my independence, but it's so true. And now I'm on the verge of getting my driver's license, and I'm realizing that, you know, this hot and strenuous bike ride is no longer going to be a necessity. But while a year ago that would have made me very happy, I think it's now bittersweet. I don't want to forget my road and my adventures and the thoughts and give it all up for the convenience of an automobile. Driving will probably be more convenient, but somehow I think I'm going to find myself trekking this distance on my bike more often than not. If you've ever heard that country song where the artist sings about the red dirt road that is so near and dear to him, you'll know what I mean. Raymond Road is most certainly my own dirt road, and I can't give it up. It's there that I found myself, and it's there that I learned that the destination is not important, but rather the journey. So savor it, and don't let yourself lose your own red dirt road.